Have you ever noticed how some people seem to blossom with age, surrounded by laughter and loved ones, while others slowly fade into isolation? It's not about wrinkles or slowing down. The real culprit? Silent habits we collect like invisible dust over decades. Tiny behaviors that push people away without us even realizing it. I'm not talking about major flaws. These are subtle choices, ways of thinking, reacting, or withdrawing that quietly build walls between us and the world. The heartbreaking truth? Most of us don't see them until loneliness has already settled in. But here's the hope. It's never too late to change. Today, we'll walk with Eleanor, a 76-year-old retired teacher whose journey reveals how these habits take root and how she dismantled them one by one. You'll discover 9 surprising traps. Number 5 is the silent killer most miss, and practical, immediate fixes. If you've ever felt disconnected or wondered, why do people pull away? This is your map back to belonging. Quick pause. If stories about meaningful aging resonate with you, tap that like button. It helps me create more content that matters. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. We're building a community fighting loneliness together. Habit 1. The invisible barrier of I'm fine. Eleanor was famous for her independence. When her son offered to install grab bars in her shower after a near fall, she bristled. "I've handled life for 70 years. I don't need help now." She didn't see the cost. Her family stopped asking. Her neighbors hesitated to check in. Slowly, she became an island. Why we do it? Pride masquerades as strength. We fear being a burden, not realizing refusing help robs others of the joy of caring for us. Eleanor's turnaround. 1. She practiced saying, "Actually, yes, I'd appreciate that." 2. When her granddaughter taught her video calling, she leaned into the awkwardness instead of resisting. 3. She noticed how her son's face lit up when she asked him to fix her garden gate. The shift. Vulnerability became her bridge. Within months, her home buzzed with visitors. Habit 2. The slow fade from your own life. Eleanor's passion was painting landscapes, but after her husband passed, she packed away her easel. "What's the point?" she'd sigh. Without realizing it, she stopped wearing color, let her books gather dust, and moved through life in grayscale. Friends drifted away, not because they didn't care, but because we mirror the energy others radiate. The hidden cost? When we abandon what lights us up, we become emotionally invisible. People forget how to reach us. Reigniting your spark. The 5-minute rule. Eleanor set a timer to sketch daily. No pressure, just rediscovering joy. Small visual cues. She placed her favorite vase where sunlight hit it. A daily reminder. Beauty belongs here. 1 alive outfit. Even at home, she wore one piece that felt like her. A turquoise scarf, red lipstick. Result? Her old art group reconnected. "We missed your light, Eleanor," they said. Habit 3. Living in the before times. When Eleanor's grandson mentioned his vegan diet, she snapped, "Real food doesn't come from labs." She didn't see his hurt expression, or how her constant "back in my day" comments made him feel judged. Why this isolates us? Nostalgia can become a weapon. When we idealize the past, we dismiss the present and the people in it. The fix. Curiosity over criticism. Eleanor asked, "Teach me one thing you love about your lifestyle." She tried his favorite plant-based burger, not to convert, but to connect. She replaced, "We did it better," with, "How does this work for you?" The moment everything changed, her grandson texted, "Grandma, you're the only one who asks instead of lectures." Habit 4. The comfort trap of clutter. Eleanor's home wasn't messy, it was fortified. Stacks of unread magazines, drawers jammed with expired coupons, a guest room unusable under boxes of someday projects. She'd say, "It's organized chaos." But when her bridge club stopped meeting there, she felt the truth. Clutter is isolation in physical form. The psychology: we cling to objects to avoid emptiness, but overcrowded spaces push people out. Eleanor's liberation plan, the 1-foot rule. Each day, she cleared 1 square foot of space. Sacred pathways. She ensured clear walkways to windows, chairs, doorways. Symbolic invitations. The joy or purpose test. If an item didn't spark either, it was thanked and released. The ripple effect. Her first clear surface tea party mended a strained friendship. "I finally feel welcome here," her friend admitted. Habit 5. The silent killer. Emotional inertia. This is the one most miss until it's too late. Eleanor didn't rage or withdraw. She simply stopped initiating, didn't return calls promptly, said, "I'm tired," to invitations. Unintentionally, she trained people to leave her alone. Why it's deadly. Relationships thrive on reciprocity. When we stop reaching out, others assume we prefer solitude. The antidote: micro-connections. Eleanor committed to 1 tiny gesture daily. A funny meme to her niece. A voicemail saying, "Heard your song, made me smile." She scheduled connection reminders on her phone. Text Maria. Mailed David that article. Her mantra: be the first to reach out. The awakening. Her sister confessed, "I thought you didn't need me anymore." They now have weekly, silly FaceTime calls. Habit 6. The protective pessimism. After Eleanor's best friend moved away, she armored up. People always leave. Better not get close. She'd shoot down new ideas. That'll never work. Or dismiss invitations. Probably rain anyway. Without realizing, she became a black hole, sucking energy from every room. The cost: constant negativity is a relationship repellent. It doesn't protect us, it strands us. Rewiring for hope. 1. Gratitude anchors. Eleanor started conversations with one specific appreciation. "Your hydrangeas are stunning this year." 2. The and yet. Reframe: the news is awful, and yet my neighbor's kindness gives me hope. 3. Positivity without pressure. She joined a volunteer group, focusing on doing rather than overthinking. Her breakthrough. At the community garden, someone said, "Eleanor, you make things grow." Habit 7. The currency of kindness. Withheld. Eleanor adored her great-grandson, but rarely hugged him. "Men need toughness," she'd say. She didn't see how he leaned away, or how her stoicism felt like rejection. The truth: physical touch isn't just comforting, it's biological. Lack of it ages us faster. Softening the edges, Eleanor started with safe touch. Hand on a shoulder during good news. High fives. She wrote notes when words felt hard. "Proud of you," slipped into a lunchbox. She allowed herself to receive hugs instead of stiffening. The miracle. One day, her great-grandson ran to her without prompting. Her tears said it all. Habit 8. The rearview mirror trap. Eleanor replayed 2 tapes. Regrets: "I should have taken that job in Paris." And resentments: "How dare she say that in '82? The past was a ghost haunting her present. Why it isolates. Living backward makes you a stranger to your own life. People can't meet you where you aren't. Releasing the anchors. The empty chair ritual. Eleanor wrote letters to her younger self and those who hurt her, then burned them. Present moment cues. When memories surged, she'd name 5 things she saw right now. Red teapot, sunlight, wrinkled hands. Category: breath. Future self-focus. She planned 1 tiny adventure monthly. a new bakery, a historical tour, to create now memories. Her freedom. I stopped renting space to ghosts, she told me. Habit 9. The slippery slope of later. Eleanor postponed her hearing test for years. It's not that bad, she insisted, while missing jokes, mishearing stories, and pretending to understand. Conversations became exhausting. People stopped sharing. The wake-up call. Isolation often starts with untreated health issues. Taking back control. Preventive pact. Eleanor scheduled all annual checkups on her birthday, a gift to her future self. No shame, honesty. She told friends, "I'm getting my hearing checked. Might ask you to repeat sometimes." Small health victories, daily balance exercises while brushing teeth, and hydration goals built momentum. The reward, she heard her granddaughter whisper, "I love you, Grandma," for the first time in years. Eleanor's legacy and yours. Eleanor's transformation wasn't about becoming someone new. It was about coming home to herself. Today, her porch is a hub of neighborhood laughter. Her grandson calls her my favorite follow on social media. She travels solo to art retreats. Your invitation: identify one habit from this list that whispers your name. 2. Choose one tiny action, Eleanor's 1 square foot or 5-minute sketch. 3. Start now, not tomorrow. Loneliness isn't a life sentence, it's a signpost. Something needs tending. If this resonated, pay it forward. Like this video, if you believe in aging with connection, share it with someone who might need this message today. Comment "Bridge" below if you're committing to one habit shift. I read everyone. Subscribe for more hope-filled journeys. Question for you. Which habit feels most familiar, and what's one step you'll take this week? I'm listening. Until next time, your presence matters. Your story isn't over. The world still needs you here, fully, vibrantly, connectedly.